Hey, good morning, Motivational Drive by Coco here. How you doing today? It is a stupendous day. Absolutely, positively. Yes. Today's quote is an Erich Fromm departure point. I may have talked about this before, but since I'm doing the love theme, I'll keep it going here. And the quote is, in love, the paradox occurs when two beings become one and yet remain two. Yeah. Wow. Where two beings become one, but remain two. Okay. Don't look for somebody to complete you. Don't look for somebody to be your better half, your lesser half, your other half, your soulmate. You have to be a complete you, all by yourself. Top to bottom, stem to stern, port to starboard. You need to be a complete person. You have to love yourself. We talked about this in the past. You can't love anybody else if you don't love yourself first. So you got to love yourself and be a complete person. And then at some point, the couple becomes one while remaining two individuals. It's a tightrope that you have to walk, where you recognize the fact that every single day you are a couple individual. You know, couples who are married for many, many years and get divorced, the people around them have a great deal of trouble because, you know, it's like it was always Jim and Terry. And now it's just Jim, or it's just Terry. Or it's Jim and somebody else, or it's Terry and Tom now. And people have trouble adapting, have trouble dealing with that because they take those two people and make them into one, as opposed to seeing them as Jim and Terry. And they're together as part of a family. So together as a family, they become a family unit, they become that one, but they're still Jim and they're still Terry. This was a problem that I had after my first divorce, where I had to change churches because the church couldn't deal with the fact that it was now Jim and Patty and not Jim and Terry. So I moved to a new church. And some of my very close friends had a problem because it's no longer Jim and Terry, it's now Jim and Patty. And that's tough. I mean, that's tough on many different levels because now suddenly, you know, relationships change, dynamics change, your whole life changes. So I think the trick is right now, today, stop thinking of people as two people as a unit, and start cherishing them as individuals. You know, cherish them as Brigitte, and cherish them as Martin, and cherish them as Randy, and cherish them as Jennifer, and so on, rather than Brigitte and Martin, Randy and Jennifer. Stop thinking of people as a cohesive pair, because they are a pair. They were working together, but if they weren't, you still have the individuals. Ponder that. It's something to work on today, and start working on differentiating people and also differentiating yourself. If you're in a relationship and you've been in for a long time, start looking for an identity. You need that your other and you both need an identity of your own and not a group identity. Ponder that, work on that. Love you guys. Have a spectacular day. Bye-bye.